Hello, children. So good to see you today. Felix, isn't it lovely to be out in the sun? In actual fact, it's been quite a hot day today, children. But we are so excited to be out here, aren't we, Felix? Are you happy to be out? Yes, Felix says he's been getting very hot. He's actually got no jackets on or scarf on or anything. In actual fact, Felix, if you can see, I got my cap on to stop the sun from burning in my eyes or my face. So, children, what's your weekend been like? Ours was a lovely weekend. You know, Felix, I went to the old people and I had a lovely time with them. It was really so nice telling them all about Jesus. Oh, I know, you went to church for the first time. Well, children, you know what happened? We had lockdown, but this past weekend was the first time that we could actually go back to church, and it was so nice to see everybody. Well, children, always remember to get your Bibles. We are going to go, Felix, to Ecclesiastes chapter 10, and I'm going to tell them what verse just now, okay? Okay, I won't forget. Felix says I'm such a scatterbrain lately, I tend to forget, but I'll remember to tell him, Felix, okay? But before we go any further, children, it's time to sing, and the one song I want us to sing, Felix, is that song that, Are You Downhearted? No, no, no. Okay, children, we haven't sung that one for a long time. Let's sing it together. Are you ready? Are you ready, Felix? Okay. Are you downhearted? No, no, no. Are you downhearted? No, no, no. Troubles may come and troubles may go. We trust in Jesus, come well or woe. Are we downhearted? No, no, no. My whistle was quite good today, Felix. Well, children, what I'd like us to do now is sing our theme song, because we've got a lovely story that I want to tell you. Okay, Felix, you know what our theme song is? Yes. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. Okay, children, are you ready? Okay, let's sing together. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. For the Father up above is looking down in love. So be careful, little eyes, what you see. Be careful, little ears, what you hear. Be careful, little ears, what you hear. For the Father up above is looking down in love. So be careful, little ears, what you hear. Be careful, little heart, whom you trust. Be careful, little heart, whom you trust. For the Father up above is looking down in love. So be careful, little heart, whom you trust. Be careful, little mind, what you think. Be careful, little mind, what you think. For the Father up above is looking down in love. So be careful, little mind, what you think. So be careful, little mind, what you think. Oh, I love the chorus. I want my heart to belong to Jesus, and I want the thoughts of my heart to be pure. Well, Felix, would you like that also for you? Okay, Felix. Felix wants us to get to the story, but before we go to the story, let me first read to you out of Ecclesiastes chapter 10, and we're going to look, Felix, at verse 20. Okay, are you ready? Okay, verse 20. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird of the air may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. Wow, you know, Felix, such an interesting verse that. You know, children, I was wondering where did Solomon get all these wise thoughts from. And it just makes me think again of all the experiences. Now, long time ago, when there was a war between two countries, they didn't have cell phones, Felix. They didn't have internet. They didn't have fax machines. They didn't have any of that stuff. And they would have to use certain things to indicate messages. And one of it that the Native American used to do was they used to take fires, and then they would make fire signals, and people would be able to see, oh, that's what they're saying there. Others would beat drums. But you know what's the most common means of communication was, especially in the westernized world, Felix? No, it wasn't a telephone. They didn't even have telephones then. No, funny. It was that they would use pigeons. Now, these pigeons were called homing pigeons. And what they would do is they would take these pigeons, get them to get used to a certain place, which was finally it would be their home. They would chase them out. They would fly around, and they would come back to the home. And then they would take them certain distances away from their home. They would release them. And guess what, Felix? Those birds would find their way back to their home. Now, the interesting thing was, as time went, they could even be up to 200 miles away or kilometers away from where they were staying, and they would take them out that far, and those birds would fly right back. And you know what happened, children? They would sometimes tie onto those leg messages which they would send to the people to tell them what is happening. Now, you know that during the Second World War, Felix, they used homing pigeons a lot to get messages out from the enemy's ranks right out to where the people would be, waiting to know what they must do. And this made me think, children, of this verse, because it says, do not revile the king even in your thoughts. So, you're not to think bad things about the king in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom. And you know why? It says, because a bird of the air may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. And that's what they really did, children. I remember one of the most important stories about Noah, when Noah was finally, the waters had destroyed the world, but the waters were subsiding, and the ark rested on top of a mountain. And in order for Noah to know that it was time for them to get out, he sent a dove out. And then if the dove came back, he would know that there's still too much water. But when the dove didn't come back anymore, he knew that now it was time, and that they could climb out of the ark. So remember, Felix, how important birds are. And again, remember, children, don't say things that you think in your heart, because what's going to happen is that a bird of the air will take that information to the king. And I want you to remember, dear children, that if you are going to do something naughty or wicked or say something bad, a little bird's going to go to Jesus and tell Jesus all about it. So be careful, little mind, what you think, okay? Children, thank you so much for being with us today. Have a lovely week, and we're looking forward to seeing you again on Thursday. Okay, Felix, time to say goodbye. Okay, bye-bye, children. See you again on Thursday. Bye.